Hello? Hello? Hey, it's me, Alex, your friendly neighborhood Mexican American. Remember that. Although I guess I would be considered Mexican American. I've only been to Mexico once, and that was for a high school debate competition. What country was I? I think I was Turkey or something like that. It might have been Turkey or Yemen. I don't know. One of those two. But that's the only time I've been to Mexico. I went to Monterrey, Mexico. Anyway, I'm just been hanging out, doing a bunch of nothing. I was gonna do some lawn work today. Actually, I did it yesterday, but I was gonna do my front yard. And I always feel like whenever I do it, there's always some asshole that wants to come and ask me how much to do their lawn, and just don't ask me anymore because the flat rate is $50. I don't care. Edging, everything. Anyway, yeah, I've been kind of out of it for a while. I decided to take another approach and just talk like I'm talking to you. Just the one person that listens. It's just the voices in my head. Well, voice in my head. The one that says good or bad. Yeah, a lot's been going on. A lot of working. My wife got a job, so she's not able to bring me coffee in the morning like I'm used to, or make me breakfast in the morning like I'm used to, or anything like that. I have to fend for myself, and I forgot how difficult that was. Yeah, poor me. I have to make my own coffee. I know, it's tough. I also still work from home. So poor me. I don't have to sit through traffic. Again, poor me. Whatever. Yeah, it's been a little bit, I gotta be more hands-on. Not that I wasn't before, it's just I'm more hands-on with the kids as far as having to bring them the snacks all the time. My son constantly asks for grapes and pepperonis and apple juice, and then one more time after that, like his seconds, and then right after he says one more time, he says, and then that's it, no more. So I just retrieve things I'm a golden retriever, a brown golden retriever for my children. Very fun. I get to pick them up. From school. I get to drop them off to school. It's every parent's dream to do that. Having to sit through traffic and idiot-ass parents trying to weave in and out of. I got interrupted by a phone call from my sister-in-law. Me and Lori bought tickets to go see Foo Fighters like 3 or 4 months ago. We bought them to go see them in Austin tomorrow. And now my son, he got sick last Thursday at school. He had a something that they call a febrile seizure, and it's a seizure that whenever a toddler or infant or whoever, just a young child, whenever their temperature spikes, and some children, I believe it's more common in boys, that it causes them to have a seizure, and then it freaks everyone out. It freaks me out. It makes me get. He used to have him back when he was like not even 2 years old. But hang on, I'll come right back. Hang on. Okay, sorry, I had to pick up a parking pass for this Foo Fighters concert that is happening tomorrow. Anyway, so the febrile seizure, it happens whenever a child's temperature spikes, and like I said, we freaked out. The teachers freaked out. The police officers were called. I flew from my house, which is just a few miles away from the school. I was driving like 80, 90 miles an hour to the school. It's a very scary situation. But actually, whenever he was having it, he fell off his chair when he was in class and hit his head on the tile floor, and ended up getting a concussion. He was diagnosed with a concussion by his pediatrician the next day. But he's fine now. he's acting like himself. It's just very scary. I don't wish that would happen to anybody, but supposedly that is the body's way of protecting itself, protecting the brain, and it just runs in our family, I guess. Because my mom and my dad said that I used to get them whenever I was younger, like before I was 2 years old, which I was never told that, but until all of this happened. Anyway, but yeah, we're trying to go to the Foo Fighters concert now. My wife feels bad about going because my son had this issue this past Thursday. So I might just be flying solo to this show. But I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina a long time ago, probably like 10 years ago. And then there used to be an amphitheater out there, Verizon Wireless amphitheater out there, and a lot of big name bands would go. I remember seeing Plus 44 was there. I saw them with, what's that other band? The one with the Cobra Starship? Yeah, those guys. Is that what they're called? Something like that. Cobra something, with the guy from Midtown. Anyway, yeah, I saw Plus 44 there. It was awesome. So I've been to a bunch of shows by myself before, so this wouldn't be different. But I would like my wife to join me, but if she's not feeling up to it, then I got a ticket for sale. It'll be $2,000 for general admission. I'm just kidding. But anyway, yeah, I've taken a break from podcasting because I kind of just didn't have any content at the moment. I was, well, none that I was going to be proud of. It was just going to be me talking like the way I'm talking right now, which I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to do it, because I mean, it makes me feel better. Whenever you're talking to somebody and you just talk, doesn't it make you kind of feel better? I mean, it does that for me. It's doing that for me right now too. But the thing is that I didn't want to put out something that wasn't going to be I don't know, like my heart and my passion into it. I just didn't want to just do it just to do it, just because I've been doing it. So I just decided to take a break and be on a hiatus. I did a little, what I've been doing is playing a lot of online, it's not gambling, it is a strategy, DraftKings, for different sports, baseball, football, basketball. I even tried NASCAR one time. That was crazy. I even did golf, won a few dollars there. But yeah, it still doesn't take care of what needs to be taken care of, and it's that therapy that podcasts can provide. This one just wastes. Oh, I also stopped drinking very much. I don't drink often anymore. What I have picked up, though, was I started to, it's going to sound very douchebaggy, but it's for medicinal purposes, but I started vaping. But vaping to the point to where it was like, it's just the CBD stuff. And then I went to go get some CBD oil for this vape pen to, try to take care of these migraines that I've been getting. So I decided to try to vape or to use the weed stuff. But I mean, it's legal. I bought it at Planet K, so it's not like it's illegal. So I tried that. It wasn't working. I was like, I think I needed something a little bit stronger. And so I asked a friend, and they were like, oh yeah, I got something that'll clear you right up. And I said, cool, but I don't want something that'll I don't want to party per se. I just want to relieve my headache. I don't want to go floating through the space and stuff like that. I don't want to do any of that. I just strictly medicinal, not for fun purposes. And he was like, yeah, I got you. So he gave me two. One of them, he was like, I don't like this one, so this is probably the one that you're gonna like because it doesn't do anything for him. And he goes, and this other one, you're really gonna like it because it's just. And then he said, just because, and then he stopped right there, and it's because he was getting a phone call, and he goes, hey, I gotta go. I had to take this phone call. I was like, okay, bye. And so I got two of them. I didn't know which one was which. And so that night I tried one, and I was like, oh yeah, this makes me feel kind of sleepy. And I was like, all right, well, I don't have a headache anymore. This is perfect. Maybe this wasn't the one. I don't know, but it made me feel sleepy, so this probably isn't the one. And then the next day, it was probably about, it was a Wednesday, probably about, I don't know, 11:30, something like that. I knew I had a few hours to spare to pick up my kids from school, and I was having a terrible migraine. Side note, some family members of mine went to go get Botox for their migraines. 2 girls, and it cleared them right up. They said they haven't had any migraines since. I was like, holy shit, I want to try this Botox thing. And so then my wife was like, okay, fine, let's go. And so we went to get a consultation, and the nice leathery man said, yeah, let's just, he looked like George, not Burns, George, not Jefferson, George Jetson. He looked like that guy. And a leathery one. And then he was like, yeah, let me hook you up right here, right across the eyebrow. So he gave me 4 little pokes, threw some little Botox in my face. I can't move my eyebrows. It's very weird. There's no wrinkles. I look like a very sexy man. But anyway, I had a migraine after that. So I was like, well, I just wasted $200 fucking for this stupid shit in my face. And now I'm going to make fun of myself. And that's what I'm doing, making fun of myself. And so it didn't work. Anyway, so I had a migraine. So then I was like, look, I'm going to smoke this other stuff. Just to make sure, just to take it away. Because I don't feel like taking my medicine. If I take my medicine, that medicine makes me feel super groggy. And makes me pass out. And then I'm in a bad mood for like 2 days. So then I'm like, no one likes that. No one likes Dictor. That's my Hulk name. Whenever I get pissed off, it's Dictor. Because I used to have a friend named Victor, and when he would always turn into a dick whenever he would start drinking. And so I was like, hey, I can eat. And then we would call him Dictor. So then that's my name. My AKA name is Dictor. But yeah. So anyway, I did that, and then the first inhale, like I coughed immensely, immense coughing ensued, and then I was like, yeah, maybe this wasn't the one, I don't know, but I don't like coughing because it hurts my head. So right away I was just like, I'm going inside, I'm gonna put this away. So then I went back to work and I started staring at my computer. And then all of a sudden, I felt like I fell forward, like into my computer screens. And then I like really thought about it, and I was like, "Whoa, I don't even think I even moved." And then all of a sudden, the computer screens started getting further away, like they looked like they were a block away. And in all actuality, I would reach out and I could touch them. I'm like, "What the fuck is happening? This is stupid." And so then I went to the restroom and I looked at my eyes, and I was like, I don't look high. My eyes aren't red or anything. My headache is super bad. And then I must have stood there for like 30 minutes just staring at myself. It turns out that I smoked the one that my buddy said I would really like, which is the one that is like party smoke, and I wasn't into that. And I freaked myself out, and I don't know. I haven't been that high in years and years and years and years and years and years and years. I don't think ever. And I freaked out, and I knew I had to go pick up my kids in 3 hours. And I was like, this is extremely irresponsible of me. And so I played out this conversation in my head, because I was going to call my wife, because you remember how I told you earlier she's working now? So yeah, she's working. So she's way off. She's very far away from us and the kids. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to call her. I'm going to have to call her and tell her that she's going to have to pick up the kids, because I can't do it. You want to know why, babe, I can't do it? Yeah, because I'm high. How irresponsible does that sound? I had that conversation, but with myself. I was like, hey, babe, and she's like, yeah, what's up? And, I mean, she doesn't really talk like that, but I just said, hey, I had it like 14 times, 15 different conversations with myself, and they all went badly. She like, one of them, she like slapped me through the phone, and I felt it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna text her, and I felt like I texted her like a novel or something. But when I went back and looked at it, it was like half of a sentence that was like misspelled. I was just a complete idiot. And I just said, hey, can you call me? I got a little, I took the wrong medicinal stuff for my migraine, and I accidentally got high, and I feel very irresponsible right now. And then she called me laughing, and then from then on, she's been calling me Smokey, from Friday. But she goes, just go lay down, go eat your papa, go eat a taco or something, because I love tacos. And so I went to lay down, and then the whole room was spinning, and then I also heard people walking around in my house. I can hear the sound, I can hear the wind, I can hear energy all around me. It was fucking weird. And so every, 2 minutes, I'd be like, babe, are you here? Are you here? And then no one would respond. And it turns out that I was actually just talking to myself. And then she called me and she was like, no, I'm still here at work. What do you need? Are you still high? I'm like, I don't smell high, but I think I am because I hear everything. And she started laughing, and then that was it. So I accidentally got high. It was... most people would love it, but I wasn't really expecting it, you know what I mean? So that's that. I also ended up giving that stuff away. I never wanted to see it again. It has been removed from my presence. Never messing with that again. It was freaky. But one more thing before I go. That was my little thing. We're planning a trip to New York City. New York City. We'll be there in June 21st to the 26th. If anybody's going to be up there, hit me up and we'll meet up. We'll meet up at Washington Square Park or Thompson Square Park or whatever park, Strawberry Field Park or whatever park it's going to be. I don't know. I've only been there once before. It was with the previous relationship, which we do not discuss. So whenever my wife or anybody asks me, hey, have you done this? And I'm like, no, I've never been to Yankee Stadium, which is kind of true. I have not been to the new Yankee Stadium. I was there in the previous Yankee Stadium. That one I went to. I saw Derek Jeter play. But this new one, no, that is correct. I am not lying. I have not been to. So we're good there. But I'm pretty excited. I told my buddy Richie from Piñata Protest, the bass player. I said, hey man, we're going to be heading out there. It'd be pretty funny if you guys were out there too. And he goes, yeah, actually we're going to be there on the 21st in Brooklyn. And I was like, no shit. All right, well, I'll see you there. We'll see you there on another time or maybe. But no, we'll see him there. But there's a lot of cool things. I'm looking forward to it. If you have any cool adventures or any like suggestions that you think we should look into while we're there during the summer times, please let me know because I'd really like to experience that. Everything that New York has to offer, or its surrounding. What do they call them? Points, 5 points, or whatever it's called. The thing from The Gangs of New York with Leonardo DiCaprio. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to get in one of those gangs while I'm there too, just to save face. Anyway, but thank you for listening. I know this is just a very short thing, but I just wanted to say I'm still alive, I'm still here, and I'm going to be doing shit soon. I promise. Okay, bye.